What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Ellie, say what's up to YouTube again. Good girl. I didn't even tell her to sit down and lay down. Good girl. You just love your tummy rub, don't you? Ellie is so spoiled. You are such a spoiled dog, Ellie. Posted up at this hotel in Norwalk, Ohio. We are seeing a wedding venue shortly first thing in the morning, so we decided to make about the 1 hour drive out here and crash here. Ellie is smart where every time we go somewhere, she always like yanks me into the way back corner of the property. The hotel is all the way back there. We are a good 200 yards away from it, so she can take her morning like doo-doo. She likes to do it in privacy. Like who doesn't, but she's smart like that. All right, let's get moving. We are seeing two venues today. The first one is called the Palm Tree Barn, and the second one is called Bath Hollow Farm. Man, that's dark. Come on, get lighter, get lighter, get lighter. There we go. So the Palm Tree Barn and then Bath Hollow Farm, which is in Cuyahoga Falls. We have an hour-and-a-half drive after we see the first one. So let's get on it. Maybe the winner is in one of these two today. You think so?
I don't think so, but we'll see.
You don't think so? Wow.
I think our winner is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we have two this weekend and then two the following weekend. That we are making a decision. We have to, because we're already crunched on time. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Let's go. First stop of the day, Palm Tree Barn. I knew driving up this one might be exactly what we're looking for. It has that rustic feel. I don't want anything too modern. I don't want anything too new. I don't want just like typical black and whites. I want something with some character and some culture to it. And I think this has it. This is the barn where the main reception would be. I really like the decorations there. Also, this owner has a bunch of other decorations in the back that you're not going to see here, but there's a lot of decorations there that we could help set up and save some money. This is the second room past that main room you just saw. A lot of open windows and doors. These all can open up in the summer if it gets too hot. Let some air in. Again, those ceilings there look crappy, but they're not. They're intentionally looked like that to have that old rustic feeling and look, which is what we're looking for. Outdoor there's a little pavilion that can be used as an extension of the reception and the party if you want to take a break outside and party outside. This is the room around the side and the back where again more tables and chairs would be in here. So really that's just it's one huge room split into two halves there with that big wall where the food would be. This is the outdoor bar, which is again really just cute and antique. It's awesome. More look at the outside here. The atmosphere is just, it was really calm, really peaceful. It helps it was a sunny day, but yeah, I don't know, the whole time it seemed awesome. This is the bridal suite. Again, it looks really nice. This is the groomsmen room. There's a nice bar over there in the corner. We don't need anything more than that TV and some cheap beer and those chairs, and this right here scared the heck out of me when I walked in there. And then they have a pet donkey on site whose name is Donkey, who would be there for photos. So outside here, parking would be on the grass, so they would have someone help park the cars, and this is where the ceremony would be. This is pretty bare bones. They're closed for the season in the winter, so imagine this with a ton more decorations, dialed up a little bit, and this is where we get married.
You got something I can never be without, yeah. I'm in your command. Thought I was a man of my own will.
Second stop of the day, Bath Hollow Farm, after we drove an hour and a half. This one is pretty as well. It's not as nice as the first one though, but it's definitely worth considering. I think this one is on what I think is a bigger property, but the venue itself is smaller. The building is smaller. As you can see, it's just literally just one room, and that's about it. There is no bridal suite attached. Instead, they have an Airbnb next door that you could use as a bridal suite in the groomsmen room if you want to. But this is where the ceremony is. This part is absolutely beautiful. And you can imagine in the summer when the green leaves are on there instead of all the dead leaves in the winter, the backdrop is gotta look crazy. So this is the one huge plus about it. Yeah, I mean this is second to none right here. This is a really special piece. All right, babe, two venues, review time. Number one, what do you think?
Number one is absolutely yes.
Yeah.
We both love it very much. It's very beautiful, very rustic looking, has everything that we want, plus some. Farm animals is definitely a plus. They have a donkey.
I love that first one. I'm in love with that first one. It's borderline perfect. They've only been doing weddings for the last 7 years, but they were intentional of building something that looks like 100 years old. But of course looks nice at the same time. It's that new old mix. It is awesome. The bridal suite is great. The groomsmen room is sweet. The outdoor ceremony area is good. There's farm animals to pet and take pictures with. It's just the overall atmosphere was awesome. And same with the tour guide who shows around the owner of the property. I'm big on first impression, and she gave an amazing first impression. So yeah. I love that place. I want to get married there 100% for sure. But issue is they do not have our preferred date available. They have a date that could work for us, but it is not as convenient as our preferred one. So we will see. We will see. Because of that, we can't just jump on it, but I do like the place. The second one, no.
The second one is no.
No, it was just
it's pretty, but it's just too basic. Plus, it was more expensive than the first one.
Yeah, and the ceremony site with the trees in the background, that was beautiful. The ceremony site was drop dead gorgeous. I know when the leaves are back in the trees, it'll look amazing. But the ceremony of a wedding is only 30 minutes of the whole 8-hour event, and then the barn. It's called a barn, but it didn't look like a barn to me. It's literally just one room. Very basic. So we will be passing on that one. We have a couple more to see next weekend. Then hopefully by end of next weekend, we will know where we're gonna get married. That first one.
First one, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, guys, it is the next morning, and I gotta go back to Atlanta again. I was just there 2 weeks ago, right before I proposed to Skylar. Now I gotta go back because the day I dropped this video, I have an office day. I think I'm pretty fortunate where my job is 99% remote. We just go into the office about once per quarter to do some trainings, meet as a team. I actually have a presentation I gotta give to tomorrow. Well, today's Sunday, so I'm office day on Monday. Tomorrow, which I have not started yet, so I gotta work on that at the airport. But I think one of the reasons I love Skylar is that she's been so supportive about everything in my life. Recently, a couple years ago, she left her family in Florida and sold her car and pretty much picked up her life to join me in Atlanta, which was a huge deal. When I got the job to coach soccer, she told me, absolutely, take it, run with it. It means we'd have to move across the country again from Georgia to Ohio. And then now with all the travel back and forth I gotta do back to Atlanta for work and I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling right now. My life is pretty hectic, but because of her, I think it is awesome. I think it's stable. I think she helps me maintain a good head on my shoulders, and she pushes me to be a better person and do more every single day.
Every time you call my name, what do I? You're whipping me into madness. But I can never stay away from you. What do I?
All right, guys, made it to Atlanta. We are in the Hilton Garden Inn in Buckhead. Very nice hotel. I've gotten a little crap from Skylar recently that I tend to book much nicer hotels when I'm traveling solo for work than I do when I'm with her and or Ellie. Why that is, I don't know. I don't think I intentionally do that, but I look back and I realize, oh yeah, I for some reason I do that. When I go for work, I like to stay in at least decently nice hotels. But when we're officially married, I will change that and I'll only treat Skylar and Ellie to the nicest places. So I wonder what it feels like for girls to get engaged. Obviously, Skylar and I have talked about it, and it's a special feeling of love, of commitment that we get to be with each other for the rest of our lives once we officially get married. But that's a very generic feeling. Everyone who gets engaged feels that way. But specifically for me as a guy, I think it's probably a little different from what Skylar is feeling. I think for me, I think the coolest thing is that I kind of now have a sidekick to join me on all my journeys through life, and someone who's always gonna be there by my side, supporting me along the way. Someone who's gonna put me in my place when I need to. If I'm gonna make a bad decision or if I'm going down the wrong path or something, Skylar will let me know that, Dave, you're being an idiot right now. That's not a good decision. You gotta change your mindset a little bit. Or if it's clearly a good decision but maybe a scary one, Skylar is the one to encourage me to do that. When I started YouTube, that's right before we met, and ever since we met, she's encouraged me to keep cranking out a new YouTube video every single Monday. She's been supportive and loves my family. Right? She loves my sisters. My sisters are excited to be sister-in-laws with her. So my overall feeling is that she is my sidekick, my partner, someone who I know will always be supporting me and have my back, someone I can go to at the end of the day and tell the highs and the lows of my day to. Someone, if I gotta use her shoulder to cry on, I can use her shoulder to cry on. Or if I need to like throw up in the air because I'm so freaking happy because I got a huge raise at work, you know, obviously I've done that too. So it's a cool feeling. Eventually we'll get her on camera explaining what it feels like to be engaged from a girl's perspective. We'll get Skylar talking eventually, but that's how I'm feeling right now, engaged. We're getting one step closer to wedding day and then getting married and kicking off our life together. We got a little view from the window. There's a view of the courtyard outside, and I'm not sure, this office building might be the one I'm going to in the morning. We just switched to a new office for the first time after a long time in the old one in Midtown. So excited to check that out. In the meantime, I have Willie's DoorDash about to be here, so I gotta wrap this video, edit this before I leave bright and early tomorrow morning. So if you enjoyed this video, really hope you did. Please drop me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. As always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.